35192 if you want to send a text. AlanCoxShow.com, I think, is still down.
No, it should be good.
Oh, yeah?
Running, yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Me and Jub were getting it popping today.
You and who?
Jub the popping. We got it popping. We got it working.
Sorry, that's the video person.
Yeah, Jub
de Poppin is up there. Right. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Jub. Sir or madam. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That's up there as well.
Short for Jubsif.
Jubsif. What's the D short for?
That's just always, I don't know. I don't want to get that personal.
Jubsif de Poppin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it's Joe Coy's legal name.
Yes.
Yeah. If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio, there's a talkback button you might have noticed. That's always available to you if you want to drop a message. But if you listen from out of state, tell me where. I like to put people on the map so I can keep an eye on you. Debbie listens in Carlsbad, California. Rob is a bureau chief in Hinesville, Georgia. Randy, with an I, is at Luke Air Force Base in Arizona.
Hey, that's right by where my boyfriend's parents' house is. It's by Goodyear.
Oh, good for you.
You drove past it. Okay.
You drove past the Air Force Base?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to ask if maybe you waved, but then I forgot you hate the audience, so you wouldn't have done that. Give them kind of a, little cursory glance as you drove by.
You know what?
What?
Nothing.
You're not going to fart on me, are you?
Watch me.
And again, we never heard from Chris, who was our bureau chief at McMurdo Station in Antarctica after there was that fire there.
I think of that from time to time.
I do too.
It's kind of upsetting.
Anywho. And of course, we have a lot of bureau chiefs in and around the greater Seattle metropolitan area. Great city, Seattle, and I couldn't help but read about a woman in Seattle this morning who fell headfirst, full on, into an outhouse toilet trying to get her cell phone. Oh. A lot of people have been... Some people have...
hear me now?
Some people have lost their lives reflexively going for a cell phone. Because, and you kind of can't blame them because it's like such a part of people now that, somebody drops it in the river and they just reflexively go after it, the current pulls them away, whatever, they die. This woman was at a national park outhouse at the top of Mount Walker in the Olympic National Forest. Were you through there at all? Were you out in Seattle? Were you in the National Forest?
No,
what national forest were you in?
The Grand Canyon.
No, not recently. When you were out
Redwoods.
west. Redwoods.
Yeah.
She was using her phone when it fell into the toilet.
Oh, God.
Now, I would think for me, and everybody's got to do different things, but I would think if I were walking into an outhouse, I'd say, let me call you back.
She was probably scrolling. She probably wasn't on the phone, like talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's sitting there. Yeah, again, you
or
think...
like looking at pictures that she took from the hike or something.
Then let's use that example.
Yeah.
Would you spend a lot of time... It's not like your toilet at home. Would you spend a lot of time scrolling in an outhouse? No. I would not. I want to get in and get out.
Yeah.
Fell into the toilet. So she takes apart the toilet seat.
Oh, my God. I feel...
And said she used dog leashes to tie herself off as she reached for the phone. It sounds more like autoerotic asphyxiation than anything else, but she used dog leashes, but the leashes failed, and she fell headfirst into the body of the toilet, the outhouse, into the tank. She tried to get out for 10 to 15 minutes. She was in there.
That's a long 15 minutes.
Imagine the smell.
It's in your ears.
Okay.
It's in your eyes.
I'm starting a 15-minute timer right now.
Yeah.
It's when this segment's over.
What if somebody came in and didn't know she was down there and proceeded to use
and they have stomach issues.
It's an emergency. They have to run in.
Yes.
Oh, God.
It is seeping.
Like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I really have to go. You have to move over.
Because you don't...
Dude, I'm puke, man.
Like that, in that situation, you're like, oh, please at least pee a log and not a spray.
So she was in there for 10 to 15 minutes before using her phone to call 911.
Well, she's trying to find it.
Oh.
She's like, on the Instagram. She's checking she's scrolling on other things first.
Yeah.
Let me like that.
I'm going to find a YouTube video of how to get out of a porta potty.
So gross,
Couldn't find
Would
that.
you like
That's
to
the-
tag your location?
That's a viral TikTok right there.
Comes out looking like a mummy from all the toilet paper.
Oh, God.
Guys, I'll give you $10,000 if you could guess where I am right now. And then you just see the outside of the toilet rim.
Yep, up through the...
Yep.
You remember that?
seat.
Going live out
It's like the movie,
God.
the movie The Ring, where you just see the circle of light above her.
She crawls out on all fours.
So I just wanna say-
her hair's long and stringy, and
It's not even her hair; it's toilet paper covered in poop.
that blue water that's in there.
I just want to expose some stuff right now. I am becoming like a porta potty activist. Have you ever seen the inside of a porta potty? It's disgusting. Look at this. I am calling all of
A
our
porta
senators-
potty activist.
Porta potty activist.
Yeah. For all you people who thought the inside of porta potties were super clean, I'm peeling the curtain back.
Are there animals that are inside of porta potty, like inside of there?
Bacteria and worms, maggots,
Animals? I mean,
probably.
no, not maggots.
Because I think that's why,
Why
they put the
not?
chemicals in there
I thought-
so that it won't get in there.
Maggots form on human flesh. They're not on.
I thought maggots formed in like
Dead
any
bodies.
kind of like poop or like
No,
decaying
no, no.
matter or like
Yeah, like dead organic flesh, like an animal or a human.
is
I think they might do.
Not
I
poop,
might.
though.
I think they might get into poop or food. Anything that's rotting.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, like I think.
But is
they-
poop
'cause-
rotting? It's already rotted in your body.
It didn't rot.
What did it do?
Your body extracted all the
the
nutrients,
waste,
and the
yes.
waste comes out, and it's
You're right.
I always
Rotting.
think about all the glamorous people that are at Coachella, and I'm like, all these people are using a porta potty.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know one of them at least probably dropped their phone or like,
God, that's so gross.
like you can't be glamorous and then adjust your flower crown as you're walking out of a porta
You wanna
potty.
know
with your
something?
blue dripping phone.
Probably the grossest thing I've ever done. Oh God. I don't even
Other
wanna
than
do this.
pooping in a rental car parking lot at 7 in the morning.
She's
Yeah.
got a topper.
I have a topper. I was early in my Invisalign journey, so things were. I
So
needed
this
to
is
keep.
sober, Mary.
Yeah, this is
Recent
within the last
sober
couple years.
Mary.
Within the last 2 years, I was at the zoo, and I went to the bathroom at the zoo, and when I went to go hang my purse up on the bathroom stall door, my Invisalign case fell out of my purse, and my Invisalign trays fell onto the floor of the zoo bathroom, and I'm in this moment where I'm like, I have to put these back in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like we
'Cause they're not
just
cheap.
right. But I didn't have anything with me to wash it. So like
5-second rule.
I stood there for a second, and it's like after you've been in any public park during the day, and it's like the floor's wet for whatever reason. You're like, why is everything wet and brown in here? And you're like, is it pee? What is it? And I'm just looking at it, and it took an extra couple seconds for me to grab them because I was so upset that they were in this liquid that I looked at them, and just knowing that those had to go back in my mouth at some point that day. That I did. I put them back in my mouth. I rinsed them off, and I like used soap, and then I was
Yes,
like, you
that's
know
all
what?
you can do.
Yeah, but I felt so disgusting about it because I was like, what else am I gonna do? What else am I gonna do?
That's
Like,
not that gross, honestly.
No.
are you serious? Putting
No.
it back?
I mean, it
Oh,
sucks.
the floor.
It
It's not
sucks,
like you
but
dropped it
washed.
in the
It's not like you
toilet.
went straight from floor to mouth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You washed it.
But I guess just in those moments, I looked at it and I was
It's
like, this
disgusting.
is
It
so disgusting.
sucks.
Yeah,
But
there's
I-
pee and poop
like-
and shoes and
Yeah.
animal.
In that order: pee and poop, shoes and animal.
Oh my!
I honestly don't
Man,
know.
woman, camera.
I can't remember the most disgusting thing I've done. Like I don't remember off the top.
All
of my
right,
head.
here's a topper. When I was real drunk and 21, I was throwing up in a toilet. And instead of
We didn't ask, by the way.
Here's a topper.
this just
You
came
were,
into my mind.
you were 2 seconds away from throwing up from the lady falling in the
Porta potty.
porta potty,
But
and
it
you're
wasn't
like,
me.
"But it reminds me."
I was throwing up I was super drunk and I was throwing up in the toilet, and then and it was like in my face and in my hair and stuff. And instead of coming out and using
can pull
the
your hair
sink,
back.
and I was alone. No, I mean, this was a quick thing. Instead of getting out and using the sink, I flushed the toilet and cupped the water that was coming out and splashed my face.
Oh, okay. Well, it's allegedly clean water. It's cleaner water.
It's clean water.
Right, but it was still.
Cleaning my face and my mouth with toilet
Mary,
water.
what happened to you in there? I don't want to talk about it.
That's
Imagine if you had dropped your Invisalign in the toilet.
That would have been. I would have just had crooked teeth forever.
And then you would have freaked out and left, and then you go back and you see the person walking out of the toilet has Invisalign in their mouth.
Doesn't fit right.
Hey, free Invisalign!
They can't
I'll
rescind
jam them in
It takes like 2 weeks to get new ones, so it would
because they're
set you
custom
back.
made.
Right, it sets you back.
All right.
Well, anyway, the firefighters got to this woman after about 15 minutes, which, by the way, that alarm has not gone off yet.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've all been in the porta potty for
9 minutes.
9 minutes. They gave her blocks to stand on so she could reach a harness. How big are these? I always think of porta potties as being relatively shallow.
I'm guessing this is one that's more of a. If it's in a national
Probably a
park,
line of them.
Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
like
They have a trench.
yeah,
Literally.
more like a latrine.
But
than
where
a
your
porta
whole
potty.
body could fall in and you couldn't get out?
That's what I'm saying. It's probably more of a latrine than a porta potty.
I see.
That's dangerous if it's that easy to fall
Well,
into.
we talked about the guy.
Oh, it's like a cistern or
Yeah.
something down there? Oh, I see.
There's a guy that I think it was in upstate New York. He got in trouble because he was hiding in a latrine.
yeah, I forgot
and,
about
like,
that.
Taking
watching,
pictures or
yeah, like
grabbing
watching
girls or
ladies,
something?
just waiting for him to go.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And
that
he
was-
liked
and
being it on him, right?
He was there. He was there voluntarily. Like he was having a good time.
He's like
He was
Chuck
happy.
Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's kinks, man.
Like,
I'm not.
I'm
I'm not kink shaming, but ugh.
I think
things
you
you
can.
do.
I think you can safely kink shame somebody hiding
It's
in a
okay to
porta
draw
john.
some lines.
Yeah, it is.
Like if someone likes to look at feet. That's one thing. Someone likes to, even like if it's consensual, it's disgusting.
It's a
but
victimless
one thing.
crime.
But if you are doing that goes past kink to me into that's getting into
Criminal activity.
Criminal activity, yeah.
They said that they gave her blocks to stand on so she could reach a harness, and then that was used to pull her out. The firemen strongly encouraged her to seek medical attention after being exposed to human waste. They said she only wanted to leave immediately.
I bet she did.
Would they hose her off
And
and just send her on
she-
her way?
Probably.
Probably didn't even hose her off. They're like, ugh, bitch, you're nasty.
This is the 2022 gritty reboot of Jessica in the Well.
Fire Department Chief Tim Manley said, "I've been doing this for 40 years, and that was a first." There in Seattle.
But hopefully not a last.
I'd like to see this again. Now that I know what I'm doing.
That was fun.
Next time somebody gets lost in the porta potty there.
It's a phone, man. Would you?
But
do
that's
that?
what I'm
Like
saying.
you don't have insurance on it?
But
I pay
that's what I'm
insurance on my
saying is
phone
I
every
think
month.
people people are so connected to their phones that they almost don't think about it. They
Right.
go,
My nudes.
not even what's on it. They just go, oh, they just go after it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, if you dropped your phone in a porta potty, you'd go, oh, God.
And then you
damn
just stand
it.
there and look at it. You're like, well, that's gone
That's
forever
gone,
now.
yeah.
You'd see if your arm could reach it.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
it's gone
Oh, you wouldn't put your
forever
arm
now.
in.
Well, I'd see if I could grab it without going in. I wouldn't go in after it, but I would see what I could grab.
Does
and
that bowl of rice thing work for poop?
I don't think so.
I
you,
would try and get it
if
for
it's sticky
sure.
rice.
But I'm not going to go in.
Here's
No.
the thing, though. A toilet and a porta potty are different.
Yes.
If I
I've dropped my phone in a toilet before.
right, or
Have
even
you?
if I pooped
Yes.
and then dropped it in the toilet, I would grab it out of the toilet. But a porta potty is days worth of multiple.
Yes.
Oh no,
Yes.
no, because I've taken
People with those diets that you guys describe.
Yes.
Fast
Everything's
food
an emergency.
diets.
Hours.
Yeah.
Our diets.
Yeah.
Everything is an emergency.
Well, I'm on record as saying I would go for a poop 20 if I saw a poop 20 in a stall. I
Yes.
would take it, but because that's not so many different poops,
Right.
and chemicals and pee and
Oh,
vomit
You're-
and
when
every
you're,
other
when
thing.
you have that kind of diet, like you're always at DEFCON 1.
Always.
There's no early warning system. You're like, I've got to get in there right now, or we're all in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, to live like that. Oh, maximum readiness at all times. You got to be in there,
fight or flight.
ready, ready to drop trowel,
Mm-hmm.
because something might be coming. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. You can still leave us messages there anytime you like. It's 216-986-8903.
Hey guys, podcast listener. Just for what I do for work, I listen to you guys for about 8 hours a day because I'm a masochist. So I'm about a month behind, and I just got to the point where Mary said that she hates us. Thanks, Mary. Jeez. Anyway, because I listen to you guys so much, I noticed something. The context-free caller woman thing, whatever, she sounds a whole lot like Gab Cruz. So next time you guys see Gab, you might want to check into that. All right, bye.
Gab Cruz, really? I
Wait,
would have
what
never.
context free?
Hi, my mother said that the person that calls us all the time.
Oh, that we can't tell if it's a kid.
Hey guys, it's me. I hope I'm not calling too late. I'm just calling because
Yup, dead ringer for Gab
Yeah,
Cruz.
that's not
Yeah,
Gab.
now I hear it.
off because I've known this guy for 13 years. 13 years. And he's been there for me, boosting my self-esteem, and it helps.
Yeah, anyway, it goes on and on and on, and I never know where this person's coming from. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl or a they.
Or Gab Cruz.
Or Gab Cruz. Now it's a huge question mark. Thanks a lot, random caller. Now I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight wondering if that's the sports Gab. She's trying to pull one over on us. No, that to me doesn't even sound remotely like Gab Cruz. But that person, whoever it is, does call a lot. And they are always, I assume that's who he means by the context-free caller. They're always calls that are jumping in the middle of a conversation. You just write in. Which, in the interest of word economy, I kind of, whatever the point is, I appreciate them getting to it. It's just that it's very difficult to follow.
3 more minutes.
Until we get out of the porta potty.
Yes.
Yeah. Alan, listening to yesterday's show and Mary explaining her feelings on magic made me think of that scene from Boogie Nights where Don Cheadle is watching John C. Reilly do the magic.
That's 2 diamonds, right? That's my card, right? That is incredible, but doesn't it make you nervous when you're dealing with all those evil forces? Horses? What? No, the evil forces. Evil? No, man. It's not evil. It's an illusion. Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Boogie Shoes.
That's like one of my favorite songs of that.
Casey and the Sunshine Band.
It's a fun song.
It's a great movie.
They had a very narrow area of expertise, that Casey and the Sunshine Band. You can think of a lot of bands that came and went quickly in the era of disco. But they are the ones, to me, are the most prominent of like, disco was there one day, and so were they. Mm-hmm. And when disco died, so did they.
I just got a Casey and the Sunshine Band record a couple months ago that was still in its wrapper from it hadn't been opened yet from the. This was
70s. on a CD. Oh no, what? 8-track album?
No, like a record. Like
oh really?
Actual record.
Where did you find that?
Blue Arrow Records over in what's that? Waterloo.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Which album was it? Like a best of, or?
Well, which one is it?
Remember this one? Give It Up. That I'm Your Boogeyman. Boogie was always in the title, except for Give It Up.
Part 3.
Part 3. I'm Your Boogeyman, Boogie Shoes. Do You Wanna? What was their big hit? Do You Wanna? Oh, That's the Way. I like it. Your dad probably dug all this stuff too.
Yes, this is Tony Santora 1000%.
Mega Mix. The Tony Santora Mega Mix. I'm the buzzard. Is KC still alive?
I don't know.
I wonder.
He paired up with JoJo in the 90s.
Right.
Same guy, right?
Yeah. I mean, they did predate disco. You know how everybody associates the Bee Gees with disco, even though the Bee Gees were like 19 albums in by the time disco hit. It kind of got hung around their neck. But Casey and the Sunshine Band had been around for quite a while before disco hit. But obviously their biggest songs were... there was Keep It Comin' Love and Shake Your Booty, Shake, 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 and, you know...
Shave your groove thing.
Shave your groove thing. Yeah.
Shave your booty. Yeah. Shave your groove thing.
You don't have to shame it. You can just trim it. And we are out. We are
out. The porta potty.
Out of the porta potty.
Oh, that's fantastic. Shake Your Groove Thing, was that Casey and the Sunshine Band?
No, Shave Your Groove Thing.
Oh, Shave Your Groove Thing. I'm sorry, yes.
It was unpopular for the 70s, but they were, ahead of the curve on that.
Yeah.
Gillette got a hold of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got wax number 2 tomorrow morning, actually.
Oh, well.
In case you guys were interested.
I was going to say, I was going to save it till the next segment. When's Mary's next wax? But number 2.
The reaction video from the first one has it was like 800,000 views on TikTok.
Yeah, my wife got one for Mexico.
Yeah. Pretty nice. They say the second one doesn't hurt as bad. We'll see.
Yeah, same thing with most things in life. Second one never hurts as bad as that first one did.
Even falling in a porta potty.
Yeah! She's going to try it again. I wonder if that would make her scared of national parks in general.
Probably
maybe
just porta potties.
Maybe that soured her on it. Now I'm just going to be able to think of shave your group thing.
You're
And that's
welcome.
going to be...
Not the worst thing.
Shake, shake, shake your booty. Not to be confused with the Frank Zappa album. I got a break. I will have, we're going to do a real 180 here. Wage War is coming through to play with While She Sleeps. Decidedly non-disco show. It's going to be at the House of Blues on May 17th. I mean, another Florida band. Some tenuous connections there. But if you want to go to that show, I'll hook you up shortly. 35192 to text. Another chance for you to grab $1,000 and go fund yourself is coming up at 3:30.
This is the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on